And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Chicago White Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here on the south side, stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Steve
Leading
Rogers.
off for Minnesota, the shortstop, number 85.
And he deals. Swing and a line drive caught.
Batting second, the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
And next to hit for the Sox, Jake Mangum. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Anderson runs. Pitch misses. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Two outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Wes Kapp.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Wes Kapp.
0-2 now. Bounced out to short. Rogers handles the chance. Zips it to first. And that will end the inning. Chi Sox held in check here. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning, and now for the Twins, Steve Rogers.
Leading off for
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Stewart back to work. And that one wrapped foul. Here comes a pitch. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
I'll tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Boog. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. Here's Trevor Larnach.
Big guy, one time. Here you go.
Move to second, and he's back in safely. Rogers leads off second with nobody out. Next one misses, and that's ball two.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
At the belt and fires. And that's just foul.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Righty delivers. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Rogers coming home. Play it home. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
One down. Here's the White Sox DH, Andrew Vaughn. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
Andrew Vaughn.
Here's the 0-2. Short hop liner, handled it short. Feed to second, that's one. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
So up next, Steve Rogers. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Steve.
He is quite an athlete.
Roger.
I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
You can do it.
And he hits a ground ball right side, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. He's safe.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, Trevor Larnach. Next pitch downstairs, and a count 2-1.
1 strike.
First and third, 1 down.
Come on now, 1 pitch right here.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, his second of the year. It's 5-zip.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Runner at first with 2 away. So up next for Chicago, Wes
Now
Kath.
batting,
0 for
third
1 so
baseman.
far.
Wes Kath.
Here you go right now, fellas.
And a
Runner,
pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Turned out to be a pretty good.
So 2 on with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn.
The pitch. Line drive to short and caught. White Sox strand a couple. It's 5-0. And now the shortstop, Steve Rogers.
One time.
Singing,
Now
you can't
batting,
ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
Roger.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here comes Perez around third. He'll score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right
Now
there.
batting.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you
Trevor
dream about. The ones in the
Larnach.
cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So up next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. He's already homered in this game. Pickoff throw. Tag, and he's picked off. And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Now batting, first baseman, Gavin
The 0-1
Sheets.
on the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Up next for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
So the batting order turns over. Steve Rogers, the next
Up
twin
next
up
for
to hit.
Minnesota,
Great
the
speed
shortstop,
and great power.
Steve
A great athlete, quite
Rogers.
simply.
Drive that pitch. Here you go.
In there, and it's 0-1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next offering is downstairs. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss there. And now the lefty. And another ball.
Get your pitch right here.
Out towards right center field. Rutherford gliding back. Makes the catch for the out. Man at first. And up next for Chicago, Wes Cat.
Now batting, the third baseman, Wes.
The 1-2. To short, could be 2. To second, that's 1. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. Through 8 full, it's the Twins 7 and the White Sox 2. Here's Tim Anderson.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
The pitch.
Tim.
On the ground. Bush. There's 1. Throw to first. Safe.
He's in there. He's safe.
The center fielder, number 1.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long